grow your Shopify business is using Facebook ads. Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be covering a Facebook ads tutorial for Shopify dropshipping step-by-step walkthrough. So definitely stay all the way to the end of this video so that you can learn how to launch your Facebook ad profitably for Q4. So as of the recording of this video, today is October 7th. So first things first, for all my Facebook ads, the first thing I like to launch is a conversion ad followed by an engagement ad. So let's start with the conversion ad first. I'm assuming that you already have your Facebook ads manager launched up. So go ahead and follow along with me. Now, everyone who's watching this video, you're going to get an in-depth look on how I actually go about launching Facebook ads for my own personal Shopify dropshipping business. Currently, I have about 5 Shopify businesses. So I'm just going to launch this campaign just for fun. But if you like for me to work with you for your Shopify dropshipping business, or you want me to launch Facebook ads for you, click below in the link. Click the link in the description where it says schedule a one-on-one meeting. And if we're a good fit for each other, let's have a conversation. So I'm just going to name this campaign Make Money, just for the purpose of this video. Next thing we're going to do, get rid of that. Book ad if you don't have a product that you can profitably sell to get a 2x return on your investment. Therefore, all right, so launching a Facebook ad, we're going to need a product to promote. I'm using the software and the website dropshiphunter.com. If you want to check out the product of which I'm promoting, you can check that out. Pin below in the comment section. Scrolling through over 1,500 products, it feels like I already have a product in mind of which I want to promote. Product page for all around sleep pillow. I'm going to be selling this product for about $35.99. The product cost is going to cost me around $10.44, giving me a good profit margin of $25.55. So as you can see on the left hand side of my screen, I have a nice ready to go product description for my Shopify product page. However, what we're going to be focusing on, the most important part of what dropshiphunter.com has to offer us, aside from my video ad loading, is the Facebook interest and targeting, which we'll be using to run for our Facebook ad campaign. So now that we found the product of which we're going to be using, let's hop back over to Facebook ads so I can show you how to set all this up. So here we are on the ad set level. I'm just going to leave it as new ad set. So the conversion event, we're going to come down here. Now you want to obviously use the Facebook pixel that you have installed in your store. This is an old Facebook ad account, so I don't know if it was around 2016, 2017, but they had Kit. It was a idea from Shopify that really didn't take off, at least from my experience. So what you want to do, you want to come over here where it says conversion event. You want to type in purchase, and you're going to select purchase. So this shows Facebook that we're optimized. We're looking for buyers who are ready to buy it right now. And since we're in Q4, you should definitely see a higher buyer rate based on people's buyer experience, because every Q4 is amazing. But this year in 2020, e-commerce is soaring through the roof, upwards of 30 to 40%. So definitely take advantage of this while you can. Next thing you want to do is come to dynamic creative. You just want to turn that on. And basically what dynamic creative is it allows you to test different videos, different images, so that Facebook can show you which image, which video correlates best with the demographic of the audience that we're looking to target. Give you many different options for you to test different strategies. Next, we have the daily budget. Normally, for my daily budget, I like to just test a product straight off the rip. I like to do $100, but to each his own. Whatever your budget is, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I do have a recommendation though. When you first test a product, I know a lot of people like to tell you do $10, do $20. I recommend that you start with at least $40 so you get Facebook actual data and an actual chance for you to get a sale. But again, do whatever's comfortable for you and your budget based on your current situation. Start date, I always like to plan for the next day ahead. So again, as of the recording of this video, today is October 7th. So I will launch this ad on October 8th. And I like to launch all my ads at midnight. Let's just change that. Now, you have the option to set an end date, or you can keep this continuing. I like to set an end date just because I want to see if this ad is profitable or not, so I don't have to, waste too much of my money. Given the fact that most of you watching this video You may be working a job. You may have already experienced some sales in your Shopify store. I don't know where you're at in your journey, but to help me create better content for all of you in the future, I would appreciate if you would comment the phase of which you are currently in your Shopify journey. So here we are in the audience section of the Facebook ads. Let's start with locations. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be fully transparent with you. I only test 3 locations because that's where I found I make most of my sales. But first things first, before we get into that, you want to switch over here where it says people living in or recently in this location. Click on people living in this location. That way Facebook knows exactly to only show you ads to people who live within the United States. Now, getting back to the subject at hand, the 3 locations I like to target is United States, Canada. Then we're going to come here, United Kingdom. Oh, spell United Kingdom wrong. United. There we go. Now, most other YouTubers that you watch to tell you test the big 5, I'm not telling you that their method is wrong. I'm just telling you what works from my experience of trial and error to reach a successful breakthrough over the last 3 years. I only target these 3 countries. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. Just those 3. You're welcome to test Australia, New Zealand, all that. You're welcome to do that. But we're just going to focus on this 3. So now, let us scroll up. All right, good. So age range, I like to leave it completely general. I let Facebook optimize, show me that the age range demographic. We're basically just buying data with the first go around for the ad. So we're just going to leave the age completely at 18 through 65 plus. Same for gender. We'll just leave it for both men and women. Right here, what says detailed targeting expansion. Make sure that you check this box right here. Uncheck that because Facebook's just going to run through your money and you're very unlikely to make sales. Now, we have our detailed demographic. Let's hop back over to Dropship Hunter so that we know the type of interest of which they recommend for us to test when we launch our Facebook ad. So we're going to go as I put in all 3 of these interests. Shouldn't take me too much time. Bear with me. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you staying with me throughout this video. So I finished typing in all the interests right here. I typed in all 3 from dropshiphunter.com. As you can see, our potential reach went from 300 million down to 1.2 million. For me, honestly, it doesn't matter about the people that I can reach because we're looking for a CPM. For those of you who don't know what CPM is, it stands for cost per impression. Basically, cost for how much does it cost for me to get my ad in front of 1,000 people. So even though it's 1.2 million people, obviously I'm not going to reach 1.2 million people with $20, but it is good to know how much it will cost me to reach, let's say, like 1,000 people, 10,000, so on and so on. So I know how much I need to invest in my budget once this ad becomes profitable and I'm able to successfully make a sale. But as far as potential reach, if it's lower than a million, in my experience, I wouldn't launch the ad. And then again, I like to launch my ads to be up to 300 million. So, anywhere from a million upwards, you should be good to go as long as you're following the method, which I'm showing you. So, languages, we're just going to skip that. We're going to leave it how it is. More than likely, people come to a store, they're already going to speak English. So, here comes the tricky part. So, now we are at placements. First thing I want you to do, automatically leave automatic placements. We're going to go down to manual placements. Now, do not fear. This is where a lot of people like to get scared because they're going to see that potential reach drop. Going to uncheck Messenger. We're going to uncheck Audience Network. And we're only going to target 3 options for us to launch our Facebook ad. The first one, we're going to leave Facebook newsfeed. We're going to leave Instagram newsfeed. Uncheck Facebook Marketplace. Uncheck Facebook video feed. Uncheck Facebook right column. Uncheck Instagram Explorer. Let us continue. Uncheck Facebook Stories. We are going to leave Instagram Stories. Instagram Stories has been very effective for me and my Shopify businesses. We're going to uncheck InStream. Going to uncheck in article. The Wi-Fi, that was a very rookie mistake I made when I first started launching Facebook ads back in 2016. Make sure you leave that as no. We want to target people who's on Facebook regardless if they're on Wi-Fi or not. And cost control, we can leave that blank because we do currently, as of creating this ad set, we do not know how much it costs us, our cost per acquisition to acquire a customer. Therefore, we're going to leave that. All right, so this section, we're going to go about creating an ad creative. Again, I'm just going to leave it as new ad. Now, I've already selected my Facebook page and my Instagram account, so I'm assuming that you already done the same. So next thing we're going to go to is format, where again we use dynamic creative, so you're able to use pictures as well as the ready to go video ad for a Facebook, Instagram feed, and Instagram stories. All right, so like I said, I'm a member of Dropship Hunter, therefore I'm just going to save this video to my desktop. So just going to leave it how it is. All right, let's hop back over it. Actually, before we go, we're going to copy this ready to go ad text because this is what we're going to be using. Just going to Control V. Let's come back to Dropship Hunter. Let's go on. Copy both of those. This will be our headline. Actually, no. We're going to we'll use this as our headline, and we'll just do Control V. Obviously, where it says your short link here, you'll post a link to your website or your Shopify product page. In this case, would be the link to your Shopify product page. So let's just type in woods.com. So that would be the link to my hypothetical Shopify page. So let's take a look at how all this turns out. In my personal opinion, I think this looks amazing. This looks like a scroll stopper to me. Not too sure about the thumbnail, but I mean, this is why we're here. This is why we're here to test this to see if it works. So lastly, the thing you want to click on your call to action. My call to action, which I like to use, is learn more, but you're welcome to use whatever you feel works best for you. And then you would just hit publish. And with that, I conclude this video. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to schedule a one-on-one meeting with me so that we can go over your Facebook ad account, I can take a look at your Shopify store so that I can help you get as much conversions as possible for Q4. Click below in the description. Click where it says schedule your one-on-one meeting with Mr. Da Vinci. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. If you want to get access to over 1,500 winning Shopify dropshipping products, click on the link pinned below in the comments section that says dropshiphunter.com. And since you stayed all the way to the end of this video, use my code Mr. Da Vinci 20 to get 20% off for your first month. Check out this playlist of which I have popping up for you on the screen. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bye for now.